The Society of Psychiatric Advanced Practice Nurses is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to foster excellence in psychiatric advanced practice nursing by providing ongoing support to its members in the form of research-based educational development, practice networking, and mentoring. No date. This organization was the first professional nursing body in the country to certify clinical nurse specialists in psychiatric nursing. So today, the society includes both psychiatric nurse practitioners and clinical nurse specialists, providing the organization with a research-based foundation to professional growth. The values within the society place a strong emphasis on advocacy for PMHNPs to practice to the fullest scope of their education and training, uphold the standards of excellence for mental health nursing, and to promote the delivery of high-quality care to clients, their families, and the community. The organization helps provide mental health care and access and education to patients, and is engaged in healthcare policy advocacy for those in need of services. In summary, the goals of this organization are to advocate high-quality professional care to clients, their families, and the community by promoting professional development through continuing education, networking, and award recognition, providing member support through peer supervision and mentoring, enhancing communication and professional collaboration among healthcare providers, educate consumers regarding issues of mental health, and monitoring trends and needs in mental health care and influencing public policy. There are many benefits to joining this organization. Regardless of your membership status, becoming a member will provide you access to CEU credits, networking and mentoring opportunities, and participation in different APRN networks. You will also have access to meetings, conferences, and forums, along with updates on legislative and current practice issues. Resources such as PowerPoint presentations with research articles from conferences held by the organization are listed on their website. And when I was looking through some of their information, I actually did look at some of those PowerPoints and learned a few things. And some of it was a review from what we've learned, but it also gives the evidence that's backing that up, which I thought was interesting too. And actually, you can get some research information for like articles and things for schoolwork that we have in the future. So I may use that as a source as well. Joining includes access to their members forum, an online meeting and discussion place where members can share information and ask questions. This is kind of similar to the virtual office in our courses. And we really do use that a lot. So I think that would be a neat benefit for you to have within an organization, is to part of that networking aspect of it. As well as biannual meetings with annual conference and annual awards dinners for members. Clinical members receive additional benefits such as full voting rights and a web presence within the organization. So there's different tiers. There's clinical membership, student, and lifetime memberships, and we'll go through those here shortly. But especially as students, we recognize the importance of networking and mentorship as we continue to develop our skill set and search for residencies and job placement after graduation. While residencies are hard to come by, I think they are a great way to get our foot in the door. A good way to get experience, but a good way to get our foot in the door is to join the professional organization who provides access to these opportunities and to be able to add membership to such organizations on our resumes in the future. And until starting to look through some of these organizations and the cost benefit of joining as a student, gave me kind of a perspective of, I can put this on my resume and I can network and job search during this time as well. So Let's see. Requirements for clinical membership expect applicants to maintain professional registered nurse license status and maintain certification as a psychiatric advanced practice nurse, either a clinical nurse specialist or nurse practitioner, by the American Nurses Credentialing Center and the State Board of Nursing. You also must submit an application and email a copy of your APN license to the organization for review. To be eligible for student and associate membership in the society, an applicant is required to have graduated from an accredited master's degree program in psychiatric mental health nursing and to work toward ANCC and State Board of Nursing certification as a nurse, as a psychiatric advanced practice nurse, and documentation of graduation for review by the society's membership committee, or to be enrolled in such a program and submit a letter of enrollment from the program director for review by the society's membership committee, submit an online application as well, and submit proof of academic status for review by the membership committee, and maintain professional registered nurse license status, and therefore readmit yearly dues until criteria are met for full clinical membership status. To be eligible for lifetime membership, an applicant is required to be a clinical member who is completely retired and has reached the age of 65, or who is permanently disabled from their career as an advanced practice psychiatric nurse. The person must have been an active clinical member in good standing for at least 5 years, paying dues at the clinical member level. Lifetime members pay dues at 1/4 the rate of clinical members and are entitled to all the benefits of clinical membership. And clinical members are required to maintain their professional RN and APN license and to maintain ANCC certification as a psychiatric advanced practice nurse, clinical nurse specialist, or nurse practitioner. Costs to join the organization include, this is kind of what drew me to the organization. So for clinical members, it's $125 for a subscription period of 1 year and has automatic renewal of this rate for maintenance of the membership. Student memberships are very affordable at the rate of $50 annually. For a reference, these are very affordable compared to the Neuroscience Education Institute, which has a going rate for students of $129 and $299 for new members annually, which is a significant increase. Let's see. And as well as the American Psychiatric Nurses Association of 2024, which cost $135 for regular members. And while the rate is affordable for students at $25 a year, you must be enrolled full-time to join. Such requirements really do limit expansion on opportunities of joining for part-time students, which we are, and they don't demonstrate inclusion on the organization's part, regardless of education status and enrollment. So that did the cost is half of what this organization that I'm speaking with you about would be, but that aspect kind of steered me away from it regardless. And this is why the SPAPN organization is the most cost-effective and inclusive choice.